Everybody in the middle, we love you as well. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Here's another item that has been incredibly popular. And I think the reason it has been is the fact that so many of us have some of our most precious, precious memories in the world, and it's trapped somewhere, typically on an old-fashioned VHS tape. It's trapped on something, and you want to free it. You actually would like to see it. It might be, for me, my wedding. It's relatives who are no longer here, and I would love to see their faces and love to hear their voices again and things like that. Well, you've got to get it off that old format, and you've got to get it to a new format. This is, quite frankly, the easiest way to do it. Why is it easy? No computer needed to be able to transfer all those memories into another format. So here's what we're doing. This is from Emerson. It's our lowest price tonight we've ever offered. Again, I have 5 flex and free shipping on all my items tonight, which is awesome. We're a whopping $130 off, and this is an exclusive configuration. We actually have 3 colors left. We have the blue, we have the black, and we have the white. And as part of our configuration, you get an exclusive 25 of our recordable DVDs. So FYI, if you all bought our 14-inch Trexonic and you're going to transfer everything to DVD, get the Trexonic so you can actually play them back, which would be pretty amazing. Lori Leyland's been a guest here for many years, bringing us amazing electronics. And welcome back, Miss Lori.
Hello, good to see you. So this is amazing. This is a way for you to digitize, like you said, in your very own home. And I know this has been weighing heavily on a lot of us. If you've been moving from house to house, I know some people moving right away, right? You're picking up boxes that typically are full of VHS tapes and all of this other media that you're not enjoying or watching anymore. If you have these and you want to be able to digitize them, instead of taking them to that pharmacy store on the corner that's going to charge you $25, $35.
Or put them in the box that's hundreds of dollars.
It's a lot of money. Yeah. Now you own the tool to be able to do it. Now you can digitize for all of your friends and family. You could even put an ad out there if you wanted to do it for others. But I love how easy this is from Emerson. And you remember, we've offered a lot of these over the years. This is the most recent iteration. But we had the Sony DVD Direct. You remember that one?
Sure do.
We had a Naxa version. All these different brands have come out with one of these at one time or another. But Emerson, 100-year-old company, really, really well trusted when it comes to electronics. They have actually put in 3 different features. So this will do 3 things. So number 1, all you're going to do is plug it into your source. So in this case right here, I'm using this old VCR because guess what? There's no such thing as a new VCR anywhere in the world. They don't make them anymore. And Suzanne, if you don't have a VCR and you have tons of VHS tapes, what are your options? Well, you don't have a lot of options unless you want to throw a lot of money at it to get these digitized. If you go to a thrift store like I did and pick up a VCR, that will solve your problem. Get the Emerson home and now you're good to go. So all you do is you plug it into your source with the RCA cables that we include. So you remember these, right? The red, white, yellow. Plug them right into your VCR. It could be your DVR. Maybe it's that old camcorder that you've been holding on to for years because this is the only way you have to play that one specific tape that was made in that one camcorder. It'll plug right in here. Then all you do is pop in a disc. We are including that pack of 25 DVDs for you. So really, really convenient. Just put it right in the drawer right there. Close it right up. You don't need a monitor. You don't need a computer. You press play on your VCR or any of your devices, and you're gonna see your video begin to play right here on this big, bright, beautiful 4-inch screen. What I love about this is you can start reliving these memories immediately and then put it in a digital format. So now you can share with loved ones instantly. And how do you do that? Well, a lot of you might be thinking, you know, I don't really want a disc. I don't want a DVD. My computer doesn't have an optical drive anymore. And that's a very valid point. A lot of computers don't have those anymore. Look what you can do with your Emerson. You're gonna be able to either use a USB or an SD card or both, and now you can burn your VHS tapes onto a digital media card, so your SD card or your USB drive. We know these have universal compatibility with all the computers out there. You simply pop these right into your Macs, your PCs, your Chromebooks, and now you have that digital copy of all of your family memories. And think what's on VHS. Is it your wedding? And you haven't watched it in years and years and years. I know you got yours converted a few years ago, right?
Yeah,
Didn't you get yours converted?
Yes.
But maybe
I paid for it.
Oh yeah.
It was expensive.
A lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's baby's first steps. Maybe it's your Christmases. Maybe it's your family vacations. For me, a few of these were my shows when I was a show host here. My dad had handwritten and he has since passed, so I am keeping the handwritten note, but I'm gonna throw this tape away because I don't need it anymore because now it's been digitized. So any of your family memories that you wanna be able to digitize yourself, you can do it yourself with your Emerson.
Also, it records photos, music, You can do all that as well, right?
Everything. So feature number 2, let me just share this with you really quickly. So again, plugging in any source, being able to digitize. Feature number 2. Maybe you have a phone and it's got fixed memory and you're running out of space. This actually has its own Wi-Fi hotspot built into your Emerson. Download a free app called Friendly Memories. It's right in your Quickstart guide. It looks like a little DVD disc. You connect it to Wi-Fi. So when you go into your Wi-Fi settings, let me show you how easy this is. You simply press and hold the radiating lines and connect to DVD server, okay? And by the way, you're getting a card with instructions. You're also getting a customer service toll-free hotline, and you're getting a link to YouTube videos when you purchase. So just know you are covered, you are supported. They're gonna talk you through it, but so am I. So right here in the app, I ignore all of this homepage and I simply tap this cloud button up in the corner. This takes me into my phone. So now on my phone, Suzanne, I can now, this is all the pictures that are on my phone. It could be pictures, videos, it could be documents, it could be music, whatever it is. So here's a picture of me on a baby blanket when I was a little tiny baby. So I'm gonna add that. This is showing me the 3 things, and this is totally wireless, but this is showing me the 3 things I have currently plugged into my Emerson. I have a USB drive, I have an SD card, and I have a DVD disc. So I can select where I want that picture to be copied to. Again, totally wire-free, so I'm gonna do the USB. I'm gonna tap it. Look, it's making a copy of that picture, and I could have selected 20 of them. I could have selected a whole bunch at once. I'm just doing one.
So you can clear out your phone.
So you can clear your phone.
And back up all your videos and all your pictures from your phone.
That's right.
On this.
That's
Ooh,
right.
That's brilliant.
Isn't that
Because how many of
cool?
you are paying monthly for a service, a cloud, and you still can't figure out where this mystery cloud is?
Right, and it's
if
costly.
you're paying for it monthly, imagine being able to not have to pay for it and then clear out all the stuff on your phone and free up all that space on your phone.
Exactly what you
can
can do.
And have a backup. Because I'll tell you, I have a phone right now that I did not back it up, and it was kind of before the cloud thing happened. It's not backed up, and to this day, I'm literally on the 4th out of 5 tries to do my password, and I don't remember what the password is.
Yep, been there.
And I've got so many photos of my son when he was really little trapped on this stupid phone, and I can't get him off. And it's because back then I didn't have a way to be able to back it up, right? It was unfortunate, didn't have the cloud. I hate paying for the cloud though, but we all use it because it's, we don't want to lose our memories.
What are the options?
There's no other options.
Sometimes you don't have an
Now you
option.
finally have an option.
Look at this, and I just want to show you. So I pulled up the picture that I saved onto my USB. So I pulled it up from this USB. So it's me as a tiny baby on this baby blanket, which by the way, I still have, and my son used when he was little too. So this is a really fun, kind of a nostalgic family memory for us. But there it is on my phone, and look, I made a copy of it. So now I have that peace of mind around deleting it off my phone. Like you said, to either restore space, or you know you've got that safe, tangible, in-hand backup copy. And I will tell you, if you're sick and tired of paying for the cloud, it always seems to go up and up and up and up, $3
And you're
a
trapped.
month. Yeah, because you have to pay forever.
Right, because you want to keep all that stuff.
Right, or
and
where
your
does it
phone
go?
runs out of space very quickly, actually,
That's
which is
so
super
true.
unfortunate. Oh, just if you bought it as a backup to unload everything off your phone onto it, it's worth it right there.
It's perfect. And then feature number 3, so we're on to the 3rd one now. Are you ready? I know, this does everything. It really does. It's amazing. So it has an HDMI port on the back. All you do when you're using it, you plug it into power. So it does require power, but again, no monitor, no computer needed. I have plugged in an HDMI to this TV, and now it's an actual DVD player. So you can use this to play your media on your television set. Maybe you have that TV that doesn't have a USB port.
Well,
you
my
can't plug
wedding
in.
video, I can't watch it because I have a DVD player.
Because it's on a DVD. You're gonna be able to play your wedding right here. So I'm actually playing it from my Emerson onto my TV simply by plugging it in. So it's really kind of a nice portable DVD player if you want to take it on vacation or something.
So again, the old VeggieTale DVDs we've been keeping for the grandbabies eventually.
Oh my gosh,
we could
girl.
actually, they could watch VeggieTales on this.
Wouldn't you love that? To be
Oh
able
my
to pass
gosh.
on those memories of a show that your son absolutely loved and my son loved too.
Right, yeah,
So
yeah.
cool.
That's great.
And let me show you the menu since we're on the big screen here. So really easy to use. One touch button if you're burning onto that DVD disc. It says return, so that's how you go back in your menu. So right here, this takes me to the beginning of all of this. So Suzanne, if I want to be able to record, all I'm doing is making a few simple selections. What am I going from and what am I going to?
Okay.
You can basically make a copy from anything to anything. You can take your wedding that is on a DVD and you can put it on a USB.
That's cool.
You can take any of your Disney movies that are on DVD and put them on SD cards if you want to be able to do that.
Right.
Because maybe the kids want to watch them on the computer in the road trip, right?
Right.
You're going to be able to do that. So you can convert anything to anything. And then if you want to do that media player function, all you do is scroll down. You're just mousing down right here to media player. It's going to ask you what you want to play, your USB, your SD card, you want to play CDs, you want to play DVDs, tap it. And then this is the baby Kenny eating cheese. And by the way, this is my husband, Ken. I did the wipes and the fades and the titles, and I'm gonna show you, we're including a software program that will enable you to do that. But this is a videotape that his parents stored, and not well, by the way, because you can tell it's degraded quite a bit. It was in the heat, it was in an attic. But he was about 2 years old.
Oh, how precious.
And just to be able to relive that little face that looks just like our son's little face was so much fun for our whole family. So don't throw these away, get them digitized. You can do it yourself. It's really simple and it's really easy.
And also, were you overwhelmed with how many boxes of VCR tapes you've had?
Completely overwhelmed.
Really overwhelmed. Like you're looking at it, but God knows we move them from house to house, place to place, because they're those precious memories. And it's so freeing when you can get rid of all that clutter and know you've taken those memories and now you've got it on a modern way to watch it. I think that's our frustration. You know, it is all the old DVDs we have. You haven't watched forever, but we hang on to them because we paid a lot of money for them, and we don't want to rent the movie, a Disney movie. We don't have to buy Disney Plus to watch all those great Disney movies we love. Now get them out and play a DVD. Get those VCR tapes and clear out that closet. Those, how many of you have tubs and tubs of all of those old tapes, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to do something with them. It is so freeing. Now, another option you can get is there's a company that you can put it all in a box and send it to them. I'll tell you, they charge you by the minute for your VHS tapes, and it can be thousands of dollars to transfer all of those. Thousands, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a handy thing, but it costs you a fortune to transfer all those tapes. Now you can do it for a fraction of the price at home, and we have a lot of people get this. They actually do start small businesses with it. Because they get an old VCR from the pawn shop or wherever, right? The thrift store, and they actually do it for people and neighbors and start to make money transferring their information for them. All right, of the three colors, the blue is the most limited now. So of all of them that could sell out, the blue is the closest. We also have your classic black, your classic white. I gotta tell you, I like it because it's compact. It's not like it takes a lot of room.
Right.
Also, something else, you have a camcorder, good.
You do.
How many of you still have your camcorder? If you have your camcorder, use that as the playback.
Yeah, because some of us are holding on to these camcorders because it's the only way we have to be able to play that media.
Because it's a different format.
That you shot with this camcorder, right? You don't have another way. So it's got the white yellow. Just plug in the white yellow of the red white yellow. Just skip the red. Plug it right in here. And again, you don't need a computer. You don't need a monitor. If this is working and you can get it to play, you're going to be able to see that video pop up right here on your Emerson. And real quick, I'm going to tap play, but I want to show you how easy this is. So I'm doing video. Video, it means it's coming from the VCR or whatever your source is. So it could be a DVR. Now, if you would like to record some of your favorite shows, this happened to me with my son when he was little. Not the VeggieTales, those were on disc, right? But we recorded one of his favorite shows. It was Thomas the Train at the time. And I mean, I got season after season after season on DVR because he loved it so much. We watched it endlessly. Well, the DVR would always break. And I'd have to take it back to the cable company, right? And then there go all the shows. You don't have them anymore. So if I had had this at that time, I could have recorded all of my son's favorite shows off the DVR, onto a disc, onto a USB drive or onto an SD card, and I would have a digital copy of all the shows on the DVR too.
Oh, got it.
So you
it really does cover a lot of stuff. Yeah,
you could do a lot with it.
All right, so tonight, why pick it up? Because number one, we have free shipping. Love to save money on that. Number two, 5 flex pays. If you have a major credit card, tonight it'll be $34 and you pay that off in 5 months. The third most, and I think the biggest reason, is the savings. The lowest we've ever done is $189. This is now $20 less than that. So we've gone to a brand new price break on this at $169 and some change. So you've got the free shipping, you've got the 5 flex pays. I have 3 colors still left. You're getting 25 DVDs. These are writable. So if you're gonna transfer and you wanna put it on DVD and then play this back to your TV, it's gonna do both of those for you. That's the bonus goodies you get with our configuration. But grab the price while you can because it's never been lower than this.
So the last time we had it, I think, you had said this. was, yep.
Yeah.
So it was about $20 higher. And before that, it was a couple $100s. And before that, it was almost $300. So
yeah,
it's,
the price today, if it wasn't on sale, is $300.
it's $300, right. So this is a sale price like we've never seen before.
Right.
So take a look at this. I'm gonna just go in and show you. So I'm going from video, so that's my VHS, but I could be going from my USB or my SD card to a DVD. So you can burn anything onto DVD. You can burn DVD onto anything. So you can go from anything to anything. So right now I'm gonna show you how to burn a DVD. So I'm gonna select this, and it's video. I'm not using a USB drive or a card, an SD card. So I'm going video. That means my VCR is playing. So that's a VHS tape right there. If I am indeed burning one of the discs, and you mentioned we are including 25 in our bundle, the little drawer is right here. Tap the eject button. It'll pop right open so you can put your disc in. And then all you do is tap the big red button right here. You could sit here and watch it as it goes. It's happening in real time, but it's burning that copy for you. So this is going to be the ultimate way to be able to digitize anything. And I know as a Disney lover myself, there are only certain shows available at certain times. So you can't always stream the shows you want to stream. And if you have a disc, a DVD, that means now you can make that digital copy and watch it whenever you want. Real quick, I wanted to show this to you. We're including FlexClip. So this is that editing program I kind of referenced a minute ago, Baby Kenny Eating Cheese. I did a title, some wipes and some fades just to make the video look a little bit more spruced up. We're giving you a 1-year subscription to this service that is simple and easy editing. So just know that's coming along. You do get that quick start guide. So all of your information is easily laid out. It's simple. I know I'm running through everything really quickly, but it is really easy. If I'm doing it backwards, upside down, I'm telling you, it's so easy to use. But you also get customer support. So look for the card that talks about customer support being available for you. You also are getting YouTube videos that you can reference because the Emerson team has done all the legwork for you. They're showing you how to use the app. They're showing you how to use the device. So it's really simple and easy. But again, be able to clear off your phone because it has a Wi-Fi hotspot. So this is that feature number 2. All you do is download a free application for Apple, Android. It's in all the app stores. And if your phone is getting full, you simply make that wireless Wi-Fi connection to your Emerson. You can make a copy of your photos, your videos, your files. So that could be your, any of the files that are on your phone. It could be music files. It could be anything. So I'm going to tap right here for photos. This is loading up everything on my camera.
And if I wanted to transfer 1,000 photos and clear them off, I could do
a whole bunch. So I'm going to select a few here. It's going to take a little bit longer if I do that, but I'm going to click add, and it says, okay, here's what you have plugged into your Emerson. You have a USB, you have an SD card, and you have a DVD. So if you only have one device plugged in, it's going to know what it is, and it'll only come up with that one choice.
Oh, awesome. So it won't even give you the option if you don't have it plugged